Who's ready for a beer? It's Friday. It's time to have a good time. Time to enjoy the weekend. And why not start off with a delicious, delicious beer? I'm excited. I'm very excited. Go ahead, if you can hit that like button for me, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. If you like what you see. And if you're excited for the weekend as well, hit that like button just so I can see how excited you are. Hell yeah, Jimmy. Hell yeah, it's beer time. Damn right you do, Kentucky. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I think it's time to do the damn thing. Should we do the damn thing? I think so. So, bam, you know the drill with that. Give it a sec, let it go through, and boom. Welcome everybody to another live beer review. And today we're going to be taking a look at another beer from one of my favorite breweries that I've come to know and love out of Anchorage, Alaska. Today we're going to be looking at a beer called the Unthinkable from Anchorage Brewing Company. And just look at that can art. Holy hell, that is awesome. There's something that's really cool about that. Oh, I think that's just badass. I don't even know what it's trying to interpret, or if it's there's hands going over. I don't know if those are rocks with ravens flying around. If they're breaking into something, I don't know. I just think that's really, really cool. Anything with ravens on there is kind of gonna go up 10 points for me, just because, Poe, Raven. It just kind of fits. So yeah. So today, the Unthinkable is a whopping 6.4%. So yeah, fairly sessionable. So let's see what they have to say about this. Let's see. On its face, this IPA might not seem cutting edge. Anchorage brewed it with a simple duo of cashmere and galaxy hops. But take a sip and you'll find that Anchorage's version of a simple is more than just 1 + 1 = 2. So they try to come out with something simple, like a nice, simple, sessional IPA, and it may not be as simple as we think of it. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get a bunch of grapefruity kind of juiciness coming from this. I know this is probably, let's see, what kind of notes am I expecting? So maybe grapefruit and orange, maybe some melony kind of notes in there. But I want that grassiness that the galaxy hop that I like kind of comes out with. So why don't we crack her open and see what she is all about. So hope you got them ready. Oh yes. So let's see what we're getting on the smell. Oh yeah, definitely getting a little bit of those grassy kind of piney notes. A little bit of a light melon grapefruit kind of smell with the citrus, but kind of getting that. It's hard to describe the smell of a melon, but to me, the one smell that kind of hits you is when you take a honeydew melon, you smell it before you buy it at the store. That's the kind of smell I'm getting with this as well, so that's nice. I like that. So I'm drinking out of my Fibs Brewing Company, Land of Drinking, kind of fancy little glass over here. So let's see how she pours. Oh yeah, relatively light in complexion, a little hazy, looking a little hazy on me, which is nice. A little bit of head going there. Yeah, look at you. Nice little hazy IPA with a decent amount of head, actually. But that's okay. That is okay. You got to drink through the head like a man sometimes, you know. So let's see. Still getting a lot of those. It's more of a lighter smell on there. You're not really getting any pungent smells from it, which is okay. But yeah, let's see how she tastes. So hope you got your beers ready. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Definitely more forward on like the grassy kind of piney hoppiness that you would get from the Galaxy hops, which I enjoy. You're getting like those light mix of grapefruit and melon in there. Kind of getting a little bit of an orange note in there as well, but kind of has that orange juice kind of complexion as well, which I like. And if hazier the better in my opinion. But yeah, that's delicious. Very, very nice. Very smooth. Kind of gives it like there's a little bit of like a creaminess to it, but it also sticks with the integrity of having that like oily mouthfeel as well, which is very, very nice. Anchorage is another one of those breweries to where I don't think I've ever had a beer that I dislike from them, to be honest. All of them I've tried have been solid bangers, and yeah, it's delicious. So let's see what people are rating this guy on Untappd. So if you haven't followed me on Untappd yet, I'm on here all the time. You see me updating, putting stuff on here every single day. And I like to see what other people are drinking. So if you're on Untappd and you haven't given me a friend request yet, shoot me one. The link's down in the description below. Or just search Poon Sauce McNasty on Untappd and you could find me on there. But the Unthinkable by Anchorage Brewing Company. Like I said, it's a double dry hopped IPA with cashmere and Galaxy hops. Has an average rating of a solid 4 out of 5, which is cool. It has over 1,100, almost 1,200 ratings on there. So pretty high on the average when it comes to having that many ratings and keeping it a solid 4. So that's really good. So let's see. A lot of people purchase the stuff from Tavour. Obviously, if you're not in the state of Alaska, you might be able to find some of their stuff. I believe I saw where you can get some of their stuff over in Concord, California, and the Concord Craft. You can also get their stuff at Southgate Liquors in San Jose, California. So if you're in that area and you know about Southgate Liquors or anybody like that, yeah, go over there and see if they have any Anchorage Brewing Company stuff. Otherwise, you can always get on Tavour and just watch out for the drops with there. They usually have Anchorage dropping pretty often, I would say. So whenever you see an Anchorage beer that you think you might enjoy, give them a grab on there. But you can go to their website. Their website's pretty cool. They can give like a virtual tour of the tap house and all that stuff. It's pretty awesome. So, like I said, average rating of 4 out of 5 on Untappd with as many ratings as it's gotten. So, let's see. Somebody gave it a 4.5. Said it is a very nice IPA, 4.25. Yep, somebody gave it 4, 4, 4, 4.5, 4.25. Yeah, so somebody right here gave it a 3.75. But yeah, these are all 3.5. Yeah, these are all pretty solid ratings. Pretty solid ratings. So my expectations were high, and it was justified. So let's have another drink. Yeah, super delicious. You can start seeing sit on the side of the can, so it's a sign of a clean glass and the sign of a good beer when it has that lacing on the side, which I really enjoy. But yeah, super solid. Starting to get more of those like melony kind of notes to break through a little bit more, where the hoppiness is kind of going down, but you're starting to get more of those like citrus, grapefruit, and melon flavors coming through. It's not getting rid of the integrity of still tasting the hoppiness and all that. But over time of drinking it, you're still going to be getting those piney, grassy, hoppy flavors. But it's overall very, very solid. So let's start going over ratings here. First off, I always start with can art. Actually, before I do that, let's finish off with a little bit more. Fill up the glass or empty the can. Let's see. Yep, let's empty that can out if I can. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Right at the brim. But that's okay. So, let's go off can art. So, yeah, can art is awesome. I've never really been disappointed with any kind of can art Anchorage puts out. It's always fantastic. There's always a lot of detail in it. It kind of has that kind of comic booky feel as well with how it's drawn on there. Of course, you can see the artist. So I believe Wolf Skull Jack, you can find him on Instagram too. A lot of his arts, but yeah, again, another solid artwork on a can. Gives you everything you want to see. This would definitely be something that stands out to me. For me in general, just because the Ravens, obviously. The Ravens on there would automatically stand out to me. So if I saw this in a liquor store or a bottle shop, hell yeah, this would definitely be something I'd go and look at and probably pick up. So definitely, I would give this a solid 5 out of 5 on can art. Awesome. I think this is very unique, very it's just badass in my opinion. I just think it's badass. So 5 out of 5 for solid can art. I've never really gotten any kind of art from this Wolf Skull Jack guy on like a can that I've been disappointed with. But now let's start going into ratings of the actual beer itself. Let me take a little drink right here. Yeah, I got a little hanger. That's okay. When you got facial hair, drink it through the head. You might have a little bit of flavor savors, but oh well. Go get one, Matt. Go get one. If you have one in the house, go grab one. I don't know if that's part of your diet right now, but hey, one beer every once in a while doesn't hurt. So now let's start getting down to brass tacks. If I would have gotten this beer in a flight at Anchorage Brewing Company, would I go and get another glass of it? I really like the how the hoppy flavors are not really so crazy in your face to where it's like that's all you taste. You don't taste any other like fruit notes that you would get off in this kind of IPA. So I like how it's kind of more mellow like that. I enjoy that it's a sessionable one, so you can drink a few of these and still be okay. I like the complexion. I like the color of it. So yeah, I'd probably get a glass of this if I got it on a flight. Definitely, it's super solid. I really enjoy it. This will be definitely one from Anchorage that I recommend for people to look out for. I mean, if you're looking for any like sessionable IPA when it comes to just IP beer in general, this would definitely be one that would be putting on my list of I'd bring over to a couple buddies' houses. Then, if they're beer drinkers like I am, I think this would be one they'd heavily enjoy. So let's get down to the final rating of this guy. So like I said before, it has an average of a 4 out of 5 when untapped, which is really good, especially with how many ratings it's had. Let's see. I like how their simple is still not... See, when they make a simple beer, you can tell that it's not as simple as how they kind of describe it. There's a lot more going on than you think, just because of how the flavors are changing the more you drink it. Where it's like up front, when you first drink it, you get a lot of the hops and the pines and the grassy notes, a little bit of the citrus. But the more you drink it, the more the melons and the grapefruits and the oranges start to come through, and it's fantastic. Definitely would be a highly recommended beer, in my opinion. So, I think my final rating for this guy, because of the can art, because of how good it is, because of how like the flavors are changing the more I drink it, I definitely give this a solid 8 out of 10. Highly recommended. If you're in California, I know you can get some of their stuff in California. Or if you go to a liquor store and if you have a good relationship with the person that works there who orders the beer, see if they can get some stuff from Anchorage. I think you would not be disappointed at all. So, like I said, solid 8 out of 10. Another fantastic brew from Anchorage Brewing Company. Big shout out to them. They're always creating some of my favorite beers, to be honest, and I just love drinking their stuff. But yeah, I think that's what I have for you guys this afternoon. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Nope. I think we are good. So yeah, that is what I got for you guys today. So thank you again for tuning in. really, really enjoy that people come out and watch these reviews, just because everything's subjective when it comes to drinking beer, and knowing that people actually enjoy hearing what I have to say about beer, it's a really cool feeling. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. It's greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button as well. It'll help me out a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want to share me around to other your beer drinking friends, yeah, go ahead and do so. That would help me out a lot. I want to see new faces. I've been seeing a couple new faces in here. Like Jimmy's been coming in the last couple ones. Rex has been coming in to hang out. Greatly appreciate all of you. Derek, you too. Let's see. Wintucky, me and Wintucky just need to have a beer together in person one day. That's going to be like a bucket list thing. I want to go out and have a beer with Wintucky in his shed. That's on my list. I want to have a brew with Mr. Wintucky Shine and just talk the shit, you know. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. So, like I said, if you're not on Untapped and you want to see more stuff that I post on there, give me a friend request on there. I'll definitely send one back to you guys. Let's see. Yeah. If you're interested in more Anchorage stuff, make sure to hit up Tavour if you're not able to get it in your state. I'm going to say it all the time. I say it every pretty much video, but Tavour is a beer subscription service that you either can choose to play a flavor profile and they send you beers monthly, or you can go off the list that they drop beers every single day, and you can pretty much create your own box practically, and they ship those at the end of the month as well, or whatever kind of date you set on there, because you can set different dates and all that. And what was I going to say? And the shipping is great, and just the variety they have is fantastic. I really haven't had a lot of beers off of Tavour that I've been disappointed with. There's some of them that have been a little bit of a letdown, but overall experience has been solid with Tavour. So, yeah, man, well, hold on a second. If we're talking about cheap beer, I think I can go toe to toe with you. Let's be honest. If we're gonna be drinking like some cheap beers out here, I think I can hold my own. But when it comes to craft, I think I might be able to find some stuff for you, Matt, that we'll both be able to enjoy, and we might be even with that as well. But yeah. Well, yeah, that I've always wanted you to do that too, Matt, so we can actually make that happen if you do come out here. So make sure that's in the books, and that will be videotaped as well. You heard it. I don't think I've said it live, but yes, the bucket list thing is to have Mr. Matt Sinister actually powerbomb me. That's okay. It's fine. I'm a wrestling fan, and be able to be powerbombed by somebody who was a wrestler, yeah, that's what I want. So, like I said before, that's what I have for you guys today. Remember, no reviews coming up over the weekends. My weekends off, kind of just sit back and relax. But Monday, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be having a review coming up on this channel, so keep an eye out for my post on Monday, because I'll technically still have a review coming. You're just not going to be seeing it here, so you're going to have to tune into another YouTube channel to find out my thoughts on a beer I'm going to be drinking that day. So I will be letting you guys know all the information about that on Monday. So just keep an eye on my Instagram, and yeah, that's what I got. Pretty simple, nice little laid back Friday. So hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I know things are starting to get a little bit better in Texas, so anybody down south that's been suffering through the ice storm or the heavy winters that Texas has been going through the past, 5 days, I think. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you look out for each other. I know that's something, it's pretty difficult down there, but I know people are starting to get their lives back together, so that's always good to hear. But other than that, yeah, I got nothing else. So, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and yeah, I will see you guys Monday. Make sure to keep an eye out for my Instagram so you can find out where I will be doing a semi-beer review on Monday. So on that note, I will talk to you guys all on Monday. Cheers, everybody.